Terrel, I know you've been working, in this position, and so much is on your shoulders. To have had the success you've had early on here, what does that mean, and maybe how are you building on that?
Yeah, I think just building confidence that I can do it. Coming in, you don't really know, to be honest with you. So, going day by day, trying to stack days, get the confidence of my teammates, get the confidence in myself, constant confidence of the coaches. So it's been fun, but like I said, just got to keep stacking days.
You told us last week the interception felt like a movie. What does today feel like when it was play after play?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun. That's the name of the game, man. Making plays. So going out there and doing everything that I could to help this team win. I had a great time.
Back-to-back weeks with interceptions. Is there anything you're really honing on in during film or anything like that that's making you so effective on those plays? Or
I mean, I think starting off just with the scheme and what we're doing every week with Coach McDermott, he's putting us in great positions to affect the quarterback with the D line up front, and then in the back end, putting us in spots to make plays. Same thing with Bobby. He's been incredible. Going through all types of route combinations, awareness of the sticks, awareness of who they want the ball to go to. So I feel like all those things combined has really helped.
AJ, when you watch film of this team, it's pretty obvious that Howell's the guy who holds the ball. I mean, he's back there and he's tapping it a little bit. Were you kind of like licking your chops during the week thinking that there were going to be opportunities to get him?
Yeah, especially with a young quarterback like himself, he's still learning a little bit, trying to, whether that's the disguises of the defense or recognizing coverages, and his thought process or whatever that is for him to make him have to try and take another second to try and break it down. That's our chance to continue working and continue getting after him and make him uncomfortable.
The goal line stand, guys, both of you can comment on this, just the mindset there when it's 3rd and goal at the 1, it's probably 2 plays from them. What's the mindset there to try to get those stops?
I mean, we've always had that mindset of bend, don't break. Red zone is, obviously where the most points come from, the most threatening area on the field. So we try to defend every inch of grass it is, and that's our motto, and that's what we do. And I think we've been doing that for a while, and it's something we want to continue to just hammer on and try to be great at that.
When you send them back a yard on 3rd and goal, does that just enhance your belief that we're getting a stop on the next one too? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was 3rd and 1, and ended up making the stop for tackle for loss. Got him into, I think it was 4th and 3 maybe, and we know they're probably not going to run the ball right there in that situation, so gave us a leg up, and we were able to play good coverage, good tight coverage, got some pressure on the quarterback, and ended up winning that play.
maybe similarly, you guys had consecutive sacks a lot throughout the game. For either of you, just kind of what was going on momentum-wise, where it was back-to-back sacks so often?
Yeah, I think the energy, I feel like it was contagious out there. And, when you see somebody else make a play, that makes you, kind of get that feeling inside and know that somebody else is about to be next. So that's kind of, what we preach all week is, he makes a play, I'm going to make a play. And then, kind of going back and forth and having a good time out there.
I think it was Jordan Poyer said he was feeding off your energy. Just, having a game like this, what does it mean to know that, veteran guys on this team are looking to you for that?
Yeah, it builds confidence for sure. That's the position I'm in and, what I have to do and who I have to be every week. So, trying to just build on that and stack days.
The other red zone trip, Tre'Davious gets the interception there from the 1 yard line, kind of in the end zone or whatever. What did you see on that play, and how good is it to see Tre'Davious continue to build on it?
Yeah, it was a huge play in the game. Trey's been balling all camp, all OTAs, even, the last couple weeks. So to see him make that play, everybody's excited for him and, kind of get everybody's confidence, keep going. But yeah, like I said, it was a huge game-changing play right there for sure.
AJ, can you talk about your teammate there and the start that he got or helped you guys get off on? Because a lot of it, the feeding comes off of.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
the first quarter that he had.
Yeah.
Can you put that into perspective?
you should see how this man started. Before he takes the field, you see him and Jordan Poyer. I get juiced up when I watch them because they'll stand about 5-6 yards apart from each other and just take turns just hitting each other. Him and Pope. And it's not like a warm-up tackle either. Like they hit each other hard. And that gets me juiced up just watching them do it. And that's a pre-snap example compared to Terrel getting a sack or Terrel getting a pick, and whenever things like that start to accumulate, whether it's a sack from the D lineman, a big play from a linebacker or T. White out on the edges, that's what we do. Everybody rises up, we're all celebrating, and I mean, it's a party. That's what we want to. We want to make it a party, and every play could be like that.
Those plays, you could have 2 sacks and an interception at some other point in the game. They're still worth the same in the stat line. But if they come later in the game as opposed to earlier, how did that involve you guys, or how did you? Is there? I don't even know if there's a question in there. I'm just.
I mean,
salad.
our philosophy, is start fast, but whenever big plays come and they hit, and I mean, timing is everything, and so it's always about being on your job to prevent big plays and on your job to create big plays at the same time.
Terrel, I know you're working hard to be in the right position, but does it just feel like right now the ball is seemingly finding you, whether it's the fumble recovery or one thing or another? Are you just like, here's the ball again?
I think so. I mean, obviously, working to put yourself in the right position and be around the ball as much as possible. Energy and effort. One of the things we talked about this week, especially with Coach McDermott and then with Bobby. And like I said, if you're flying around, eventually the ball finds you.
Was there anything that Sam was doing with his eyes that kind of allowed you guys to defend so many passes and kind of jump past him and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was something that we had worked on throughout the week. We knew he's going to his target right now. So in some of our zone coverages, guys were getting good breaks and taking their shot and trying to create turnovers. So I think throughout the week, coaches pointing that out to us watching tape by ourselves is something that we saw that we could try to take advantage of.
Terrel, do you think that the disguising the coverage was key against Howell today?
Yeah, I think so. Really it starts with the guys in the back with, Poe and Micah. Those 2 guys, obviously, really good veteran players. They know what they're doing. They know the defense really well, and they know, what the quarterback is seeing. So having those guys back there to, create false looks and give, opposite coverages when we're playing something else, it made a huge impact in what we were trying to get done today.
Terrel, saw you celebrating with Josh on the sideline a couple times today. So often you're celebrating with your defensive teammates, but to get to the sideline and the quarterback's the first one waiting for you, what's that like?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Our whole goal is give Josh the ball back, and when we could do that, we feel like we got a good chance to win. So coming off and doing that, and seeing his energy feed into us and our energy feed into them, that's what football is about, man.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.